You want to see the greatest screenplay of all time?
Sure.
What?
Doug, is this a game you guys played together?
Yeah, Doug, last night. I have to be the Russian leader now, right?
How can you call it a screen pad? Tony, you ever listen to Happy Trails?
That sounds very familiar.
I mean, it's good to listen to when you're trucking. Like new albums and stuff are good to listen to when you're trucking. So I trucked for like 3 hours today.
Is it
This
Roy
morning.
Rogers or Van Halen?
It is Quicksilver Messenger Service.
Oh, I think I have actually. That's the one with Fresh Air on it.
I don't know. I just listened. It only has 5 songs on it. One of them's 26 minutes.
Are you gentlemen ready for the Bonanza qualifying event?
Ah, nigga.
What track? No, Tony.
Is it with Who Do You Love and Who Do You Love 2 and Who Do You Love 3?
Yeah, and 6. There's 6 of
Why do you
them.
love?
Yeah. How? Which do you love?
What about Hootie and the Blowfish? All right, the stream is live.
I have listened to this once.
What'd you think?
It was really good.
That was good too.
Welcome to the Atlanta Motor Speedway.
Not as good as So.
This is the qualifying heat for the Georgia Boot 250. 22 of these cars will make it into the race to race the 20 that are the top 20 in points after 4 events. Let's see, drivers to note that are having to race their way in: Jack Painter, Doug Spark, Trey Larkin, Extravaganza Series regular, Zach Miller, Glenn Kaufman, Dalton Lucas, and John Hussey attempting to make another race. May God have mercy on his soul.
How many people make the show?
22, I already said that.
Listen, Piazza.
Tony, do you have any predictions of who will not make this race?
John Hussey.
No, you don't think John Hussey's going to make it?
It might be an attrition race. We'll see.
I think he will be causing the attrition because, once again, I think he's brought a 4-cylinder engine.
I think John Hussey is a 4-cylinder driver.
I think Jack Painter and Doug Spark really want to make this race. So do Glenn, because they were right kind of on the verge of being in the top 20 of points. So if they could make this race, maybe they'll get their way in. Man, how long until we start the goddamn engines? Anybody remember how long that click is before it goes?
A little over 5 minutes.
No. 5 minutes?
It's 2 minutes.
It's not 2 minutes. I'm
the
at 2.5.
The countdown clock hits 0.
Yeah, except the clock I was looking at was counting up. It's more than 2 minutes. Okay, engines have started. And why did it lose? What? Oh, because the pace car. Got it. I is smart. And yeah, it is somewhere right around 5 minutes before they actually roll off.
I get it, dude.
Doug Spark qualified pretty well.
This was a lotto Q for the race end. It's just ironic that John Hussey is still at the back.
It's not a lotto. Even if you do it that way, it still does it by the ratings.
The ratings? That's weird. It shouldn't do that. That's some bullshit.
In N4 it doesn't.
Fortnite has removed building for the first 9 days of the new season.
Oh, dog, we're
Let's
gonna
fucking
dominate. Dog, they also removed the Spider-Man, I think, too.
Yeah, I got 2:30 last night.
Did you download the update?
I'm downloading it right now.
Dog, I now am updated in Fort and PUBG.
Coming through turn 4, the pace car is going to dive in. It is a sprint race to decide who gets the race for the big show. Pace car peels in.
But I'm also updated in iRacing. And 2003.
And we are
What?
green. Uh-huh.
So, Corey LaJoy ended up in the top 5.
Yes.
Wow. This is Daytona.
And we are 3 wide into turn 3.
Tim, is Dave Daniels locked in?
Yes, I believe he is.
Okay.
Because he's not in this race. And basically everybody that was full-time or had a reason to attempt this race outside the top 20 points is in this.
I think
Oh
you're
my
running
God,
the
my
same
God.
version I did.
I think I am too. John Hussey hasn't lost the draft yet. But Grinch, Wicker Basket is losing the draft. How is John Hussey staying in the draft?
He's actually gaining spots.
Yeah, we'll see if that holds up, because in my test race, he lost the draft almost immediately.
Zach Miller to the lead.
Ow.
Yeah, see, even in this one, they bounced the wall a little bit there, but they're not getting enough damage that they want to dive into the pits for no reason. Also, Zach, that is not a Jimmy Johnson throwback on the 55. That is a Glenn Kaufman throwback.
I think you got it in arcade mode.
Is that a problem?
Well, it looks different. Even though it's the same track, it looks different the way they race.
How the fuck is John... Like, I'm legitimately double-checked. This is not the John Hussey with a good engine car. What the fuck? He's about to be in the top 10. What the fuck is happening? And Dalton leads. But not for long. John Hussey's in the top 10. What is happening here?
He's learning quick.
He figured something out. Maybe he's good at these drafting sort of races. John Hussey's going to go for the lead here in a minute, and I'm going to be flabbergasted. John Hussey having the time of his life. It's a good thing this is a qualifier race. He's not going to get any points for this shit.
Well, he will if he qualifies.
It'll be interesting if he does. If he runs this well, he might actually make the show. And I'll be downright shocked, because like I said, the make sure the AI aren't stupid race, he was dropped in like 2 laps. And then caused a crash on the last lap.
How fast are they going?
180. Whoa, oh, car's bouncing off the wall.
Oh,
We're good? Still going? Nobody's dead?
the Corsi in the wall. So this is the low horsepower package.
These are also BGN cars, so yeah, it's not lower horsepower to begin with. Somebody get a thermometer and head down to hell. I think it's frozen over. John Hussey continues to lead.
Are you sure this is the same John Hussey?
Yes, I checked and made sure I didn't use a weird car file. This is the normal John Hussey car. I'm as shocked as everybody else. Let's see if it finally starts making sense. I mean, maybe he got the high end of the car values for this race? That would have put him, I guess, on par in a race like this.
That could be. It's also arcade, so anyone can lead. I'm
He's
still
also-
shocked he did.
He's also going back.
Oh man.
No, don't go 4 wide, guys.
I think Stump's thinking about it. Oh.
They're 4 wide. They're bouncing off of each other. Glenn, middle of 4. Still bouncing off of each other. Still 4 wide. Luther drags the wall. We're still 4 wide. There it is. We're crashing. Car's upside down.
Oh, Glenn. Oh my god.
Where's Spears to say it? It's a 2003 crash. And we have a caution.
This is not what he wanted to retire for.
See, Tony, look at those nice working lights on the pace car. See, Alex, I fixed it after you nagged me for 4 weeks in a row. Well, that might be the kind of thing that helps John Hussey get in, because those 4 cars are toast. Shall we go back and watch a replay? I think we all saw what happened there. Yes,
I want to see what Glenn saw.
They got 4 wide and then just stayed 4 wide. And it just doesn't work. Yeah, that wasn't pretty. Yeah, the bottom 3 just came together. Luthley gave him plenty of room, but he still died. I think I know what angle I want to watch this from for the last time we will see it. Look at those cars just rolling off the banking.
The new Aero package is not good for the wallet.
And there's Granch. So yeah, that knocked 4 out, and like I said, 22 of them are going to make it in. And with 4 out, that's makes it easier to get in. So eliminated, Dylan Luthley, Glenn Kaufman. Is that Ben Brent something Phillips, right? Something with a B.
Brian.
And Nate. I know these drivers' names. That's Nate Schuck, right? Right?
You got it.
Okay. No, it's not. It's Jacob Stumpf.
Oh.
Yeah, Schuff's in the 80. Different car. Come on, Tony. You're the one that told me about all these moves, and then you forgot them?
I thought you were just trying to spell his name right.
No, I was trying to literally remember who drove that car. And I think we'll get the 1 to green here. Yeah, the pace car sure looks better when the lights work, doesn't it?
Looks the same. Just looks like it has lights now.
Instead of weird black holes.
Black hole,
Look at that!
son.
Fucking John Hussey's running 10th.
Oh, whoever you were.
I feel like before we go to the main race, when I'm building the roster for it, I might up the pace car speed 10 mile an hour.
Sometimes when you up the pace car speed, they start wrecking each other, slowing down for the pace car, so be careful.
Yeah, but 60's a little slow, don't you think? What do you have yours set to?
Whatever the default is.
200 miles an hour. And you're right, Tony. It is more fun to do a race, and that way we get to see the people that we don't get to see if they don't make the show.
Gotta give credit to Trey Larkin, really making names.
Yes, it's a shame that Tony can't spell his name. Pace car dives for the pit road. Coming to the Geico restart zone. And we are really late on the green. Ooh, Miller dives to the bottom with Doug Spark behind him. Look at Tony Gunk on the apron.
He is on the apron.
Tim, you ready to run C Open next week?
Where are they next week?
Well,
Fucking
where am I
shoot me
going
in the
to next
head.
week?
Not Coda, not the Navy. How many laps is that gonna be?
I don't think it's like 26 or something.
Oh god, I was hoping it was like 6.
Well, no, it's not going to be 6.
Gunk going backwards.
What time Eastern do tracks change tomorrow?
I don't remember offhand.
It'd be 7, right?
8 o'clock.
Yeah, 'cause if I get home in time tomorrow, I want to try and run a C Open at Atlanta.
Surprise patch! Atlanta is gone forever, replaced by New Atlanta.
Well,
I think I'd have more fun running that, to be honest with you. But I hope when we get New Atlanta, we keep Old Atlanta as a legacy track.
oh, dog, are you subscribed to Craig's Setups or something? Either, dog.
Me?
Yeah.
I was at one point.
Okay.
I haven't had to use it, so I don't have it.
I'll get
They-
you set up.
No. Send me a link.
What track are they at?
Atlanta.
And then Coda, if you got one.
Oh,
Circuit du America.
God bless BBC and America.
Wow.
Oh, Doug Spark bounces the wall heavily. Checks up John Hussey.
Incoming.
He's trying to time that with the thunk, and it didn't come.
No, because I'm like I was holding one of my gloves up against it, help slow it down as it spun around.
Hold your gloves, won't you come? Ooh, contact! Doug Spark bounces off the 24. They're still going though. Yeah, somebody will bounce that wall into one, and they get all sorts of crazy taxi. Trey Larkin needs to get to the bottom. Going backwards this late in the race isn't going to be good.
Tony Piazza sent an attachment. That's what you ran on Tuesday.
Yeah. Thursday.
Trey just hip checked Nate.
No preview available.
Darn. Grant Lyde currently running in the transfer spot, not looking safe at all. DeCourcy and Wickersham have lost the draft, have really no chance without another crash. Here comes Nigel looking for the inside. He wants that transfer spot. Zach Miller fading back at a bad time if he wants to make his home race for the Bonanza. Connor Babel in the transfer spot for now, but Nate Moorhead's looking for it.
Doug, you know the last time I ran with Connor Babel?
Connor Babel's a real guy?
Yeah, the last time I raced with him was in the VHR 2012 mod on R Factor.
VHR is such a bad mod, in my opinion.
That was a good mod.
It was just ripping shit from 2003, putting wonky physics on it, and then
wasn't it?
ruling over fucking Van Halen.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
That was my experience with VHR back in the day.
You dumbass nigga.
Well, you're banned. John Hussey going backwards at the right time if he doesn't want to make this show. Not many laps left, working lap 31 of 33. And something has happened to that 82 car. He has thrown out the anchor. And broken up the back of this pack, too. John Hussey looking 3 wide, just trying to escape from that transfer spot. He wants to race, goddammit.
I am a third of a second faster than I was on the iRacing setup.
Jeez.
You already tried a lap?
Oh yeah, that shit's fast.
Nice.
Very fast.
Coming to the white flag, John Hussey battling just to stay in one of these transfer spots. Is there any run coming from behind him, or is he going to stay safe? Here comes Isaac Groth up behind him.
fastest lap in the last C Open race was a 31.1. I just ran a 31.2.
There is the white flag. John Hussey looking pretty safe. Isaac Groth in the last transfer spot. Coming down the back straightaway.
I think they got it set.
It looks like this field might be set. It looks like Babel and Rodriguez have nothing. Checkered flag. John Hussey has made the show.
Looked like a side-by-side finish to the win.
Yeah, but the win didn't matter.
Well, it does matter.
It doesn't. There are no points. It's just to make the race.
It still matters.
It doesn't matter, Tony. We were watching where the excitement was for the transfer spot. Troy Torgerson takes the last transfer.
Nice.
It's like, why is my export button grayed out?
Recap who's out.
Drivers who
Others.
failed to make it. Chad Griffin, Connor Babel, Yuri Rodriguez, Curtis? I don't know. White, Grant
Charles.
Lyde. Charles, sure. I want to say it's Ramos Cup, but it's what? Ronaldo?
Yeah.
Ronaldinho? Ronaldo, Scott, DeCourcy misses, Grant Wickersham, and of course the wrecked cars of Luthley, Kaufman, Phillips, and Stumpf all fail to make the event. We will be back shortly for the main event.
How do you spell Trey Larkin?
Well, you were spelling Trey with a Y, it's with an E.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Clearly not.
Spells his like TRAE. Weird shit. Tony, should my water be like pegged in this setup?
No.
Okay, well, it is.
When you run behind other people, it'll get hot.
I'm guessing you're alone.
Yes.
It's only gonna get hot if you're
If you're
really
fast.
close, but you'll find yourself in situations where that might happen.
Zach, do you think Tony's not listening to you?
The water temperature is red.
And he is alone.
Yeah,
I'm running solo.
Keep it where it's at, man.
What? Sure.
Keep it where it's at, dude.
I'm at like 250 on water and oil.
What setup are you running?
The race
Yours.
set that you gave me. It's got
Oh.
62% tape.
Unless the track is super hot. I don't know why it would be a problem. Is it New Atlanta or Old Atlanta?
We don't have New Atlanta. Come on, Tony, you knew this.
New Atlanta. What kind of fucking question is that? Dog, there's now a sprint button.
On Fort,
Yeah, and
it's not just auto sprint.
No, Doug, I also just got killed by someone in a tank.
Well, that's a hell of a way to go.
Feels like we're playing Battlefield now.
Are you in the game?
Yeah, Doug, I'm getting my ass kicked.
Dog, I'm gonna watch the end of the game. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, and then I will join you.
Tony, to circle back, Dave Daniels is 19th in points, so yes, he was locked in.
Zach, check the temperature of the track when you're done with your run.
Yeah. Uh, 81 degrees.
I think that's pretty normal.
I don't know, man.
I think this might be the first race all season that Tom Barber actually made.
Ooh.
Tom Barber,
Well,
the subway machine.
he stunk at Blazing Pedals, so it makes sense.
I love finding out that these are real people. I'm loving that.
He's super old.
Let's see, Trey got himself in, which is good. Tony, what's really funny to me, the original Trey Bonanza car, you spelled his name right.
What the fuck is this queue setup? I have to turn the wheel, like, to the left to go straight.
Yeah, you could tweak the offset and probably fix that a bit. I cannot believe John Hussey made the field. I can't wait for him to go back to being absolute dog shit for the race, though. So.
Doug, I just got an assault rifle with a thermal scope. What the fuck is this game, man?
Jack Painter made it. That's good. That might help him get into the top 20 of points. Reno Jackson making a show. Stephen Lowe makes it. Nate Schuft. And Troy Torgerson and Isaac Groth, right? Yes, that's everybody. Alright, and I said this race was how long again? 250, so that's going to be half of the normal race distance. Alright. I'm going to give everybody a minute to get a drink before we will be broadcasting live. But see, Tony, if I skip qualifying, it doesn't give times. If I accelerate, it actually gives times.
Drivers, to your cars.
Grab a drink and then we'll do our grid walk. Zach, do you have a taco that's still on a car?
No.
Bacterial.
Alright, this thing is very fast.
Is it something we wish we had when we ran the C Open on Monday?
What was your qualifying time?
I didn't qualify.
Okay. What was your...
Actually,
It didn't really matter. We weren't going to qualify anywhere even remotely close to the front.
Let me find your split. Not good racing. This is not broadcasting. This is complete and utter garbage. I hate this negative, but I'm beyond angry at the point.
Who said that?
Okay, dude. Brock Beard on Twitter.
Oh,
Oh, man, if I didn't have to be up so early, I'd just run the sea open in 20 minutes, but
oh, you're not?
no, I'm running. If I get home in time tomorrow, I'm going to run the 6:45.
My best lap in the race was a 31.6.
All right, I ran a 31.2 with the race setup. That was by myself.
They qualified at a 30.7 in the one that me and Dog and Tim ran in I ran second split.
Yeah, we were each in different splits.
Yeah, it wasn't fun.
All right, time for our grid for the Georgia Boot 250, presented by Tony. Pick a sponsor. Right, sponsored by Simon & Garfunkel's Sound of Silence.
Yeah, in your split, Doug, the qualifying setup would have put you probably, lap I ran would have been probably like 6th or 7th.
Dog,
Yeah.
you see this Wikipedia tweet? Wikipedia says, can anyone guess the youngest to record 20 World of Outlaws wins? It's probably not who you would think. Dog, Machado is on track to become the 6th youngest.
Steve Kinzer.
No, Bobby
Greg
Davis
Kisner.
Jr., who is exactly who I thought it would be.
All right, so our starting grid. On the front row, Cristiano De Sa and Adam Beresford. Second row, Chauncey Redmond Jr. and Jonathan Cheeseman. Third row, Bobby Farrell and Weston Bennett. Wait, right. Fourth row, Jared Mogar and Joe Polson. Fifth row, Jack Painter, Ron Stout. Sixth row, JT Armstrong and Ziggy Moonglow. Seventh row, Broderick Whitman and Reno Jackson. Eighth row, Dwight York and Dave Daniels. Ninth row, Stephen Lowe and Trey Larkin. 10th row, I might have lost count, Zach Miller and Tony Gunk. 11th row, Philip Parker and Nate Schuft. 12th row, Alex Stello and Brandon Rains. 13th row, Molitor Hill and Ryan Pedersen. 14th row, Steve Inkman and qualifying race winner Tom Barber. Are we on row? What row am I on again?
Drivers,
One
Doesn't
of
matter.
them.
start your engines.
Nigel Ramaswamy and Dalton Lucas. Then we've got Jared Shadle, I believe. And I already forgot who this fucking guy is. Chad Glass. Doug Spark and Nate Moorhead. Isaac Groth and Ryan Lowe. John Antiel and Troy Corgeson. Spike Levinson and Ben White. And on the last row, John Hussey and Stephen Davis.
It's a beautiful picture.
Yeah, it looks like John Hussey actually is back to normal for this race. I don't know what happened in that qualifying race. I'll have to recheck all the car files. Maybe the car files got swapped. I don't know how that would have happened, because I didn't do it on purpose. Unlike for Phoenix, where I purposely gave him a slightly better car, just so he could get killed.
I'm gonna root for Dalton and Chauncey Redmond.
You're not rooting for John Hussey?
I want him to do realistically good, like 38th.
41st. I'm just gonna say it. This Schnucks brand root beer is not very good. Pace
Are you
car-
drinking it?
Yes, pace car jumps to
Okay.
pit lane,
Drinking a pig.
into the restart box, and we are green from Atlanta. They saw squirts ahead onto the back stretch. Redmond taking a look. Not going to go for it yet. They're going to be 3 wide for second, though. Farrell taking a look to lead lap 1. Our leader at the end of the first lap will be Bobby Farrell. These guys trying to take the high entry into the corners are getting a little too high and bouncing the fence still. And it looks like Stephen Davis and John Hussey have gone the fuck home off the back of the field.
Why is there a fucking tank? This is retarded. Oh my god.
Is this even worse than last season, Doug?
Oh, Doug,
And
I'm just
JB is
sitting
once
here-
again disappointed with Fortnite.
I'm sitting here just looting shit, and I hear what sounds like the tornado. And then I look up, and on the hill, there's a fucking tank rolling towards me.
So you're dead.
No, I got out of there. I got a semi.
Is that going to win a fight with a tank?
But Doug, there's a beach. Well, yeah, because I'm driving away.
Is it faster than the tank? What kind of tank is
Yeah.
it?
They tank that shoots.
Is it a made-up cartoony tank, or is it a realistic tank?
It's a realistic tank.
Wonder what kind of tank they chose. Probably a Sherman.
Probably the Thomas, the tank engine.
Yes, Thomas the Tank Engine goes to war. Zach Miller looking all sorts of squirrely here, top of 3. Trey Larkin going for the, well, no, that's not the lead. He's going to try to get ahead, though, and get up there and go for the lead.
What the
Farrell
fuck?
continues to lead. Roger Whitman, a strong contender. We have a caution. Beresford in the pits, and Stello is turned around. Let's run back the tape. I bet those two things are not at all related. So we see Stello here. They're like trying to be 5 wide, and that's just a recipe for somebody to get hurt.
Making me hungry, Tim.
What, with all the food-sponsored cars?
No, you said recipe.
Oh, yeah, Beresford was diving for the pits as the yellow came out. That angle shows us absolutely nothing, so I'll run it back from a different angle that might show us something, but I think Stello got pinched into the wall.
We learned in the extravaganza race that anything near the start-finish line is just useless.
Yeah, he got hooked up into the wall because they were 4 wide with a car pitting. I think that's going to save Adam Beresford, though, because he's going to probably not lose a lap. Yeah, here we are. We're 4 wide. White's coming up into Barber, pushes Stello up into Daniels. Daniels is in the fence. He doesn't have anywhere left to go, and Stello just can't give him any room. Lucky that nobody else really seemed to have gotten all that involved in that.
Dalton got by pretty good.
Yeah, that could have been a much bigger incident. And let's take a look and see. Beresford gets into the pits. Let's see if he got back out without losing his lap. He might have lost his lap because the leader hadn't taken the yellow yet. He lost the lap, didn't he? Oh, it was close. He beat the stop sign. He might still be on the lead lap. It's going to depend on whether he cleared himself around the field here or not. So they fanned out as they pitted. I didn't change the pace car speed, by the way, Tony. I left it alone. Let's see, did Beresford go around the field, or did it put him somewhere in the middle of it here? Looks like he's stopping in the middle of the backstretch. So, who the hell knows? Move it! He's blocking Rod Weston. And now he goes. Okay. I'm sure we had takers to pit road. I have a hunch it was most of the field that came to pit road. And yeah, I guess Adam Beresford did lose the lap. And it's a busy place on pit road.
Let's go Cyclones.
What sport
Get
is
it.
this?
Get out of here.
Sorry, Doug.
Yeah, you
What
bet you will.
is this? Collage basketball?
Yeah, 3rd seed Wisconsin just lost to 11th seed Iowa State
Oh.
by 5.
Well, yeah, they injured our point guard right at the end of the first half, and we had no chance after that.
Yeah, it's hate to see it.
Nate Schuft getting a long pitch
Yeah, I
up.
bet
He
you do.
had some damage, and Alex Stello obviously.
Hey, we lost to Villanova today, so there's that.
Well, you guys were 7, so it was kind of expected.
Is my bracket
Wow.
completely trash? Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Yeah, everybody's is.
I just lost my first Final Four team.
We back in a few.
Member left.
Goodbye.
Oh, later.
Alex, aren't you
Simmons.
happy I fixed the lights on the pace car?
I'd be a lot more happy if you fixed not having an entire crash fest every week.
I mean, that was a relatively tame crash. And in my practice race, they ran 33 laps with no caution, so... Going green next time around, and Adam Beresford has gotten himself trapped on the tail end of the lead lap. Everybody else remains on the lead lap. We will find out how slow Alex Stello is with the damage. Hopefully he can salvage a good finish. Doug Spark will restart second. Wherever Kevin is, I'm sure he's rejoicing. That's what I should... For Kevin's national, I should have done that Doug Spark scheme for him. Alright, looking for green. Pace car is going to dive in here. Crowd comes back to its feet. Pace car is cleared for landing and dives for the pit lane. And we are green again from Atlanta. Beresford really hoping for a quick caution, but he's almost instantly going to go back a lap down as Nigel picks up to the inside in the Mobil 1 Chevy Camaro. Doug Spark fancies the lead, but he won't get it this time by. Nigel leads another. We are 3 wide for the lead. Nate Moorhead to the inside. Looks like Brandon Rains is going to take a look for the lead down the back stretch. Stephen Lowe's going to go all the way to the bottom. 3 wide for the lead. Bobby Farrell dives through the pits unexpectedly. Must have a loose wheel after the pit stop. And Stephen Lowe will lead this lap. Chauncey Redmond takes a look for the inside. As I cycle cameras the wrong direction. Beresford's going to try to get his lap back and just pray for that caution. Big split in the field. I think somebody brushed the wall going into one that lap and got the field all spread out.
That was from Farrell.
Certainly wouldn't have helped. Ooh. 86 dragging the fence.
He'll be alright.
He's still not back up to speed yet. Cars going by him like crazy.
He's just testing the...
limits of wall.
You got it.
Yeah, Stello's car clearly showing some signs of accident damage as he's getting tailed off here. As is Dave Daniels, I guess he's got a little residual damage. And Nate Schuff, who was working on repairs, I think he was involved in something that we didn't really get a good look at. Let's ride on board with the Lucas Racing on board, presented by Lucas Hauling, with driver Dalton Lucas.
Dalton's very experienced and he knows how to work his way through the traffic.
Yeah, that was a good pass he just put on to Tom Barber in the Subway Dodge.
Dalton is a very skinny driver. He has no backup plan because nobody else can fit in his car if he has to leave the race.
Is that factoid at all true about Dalton? I'm curious.
He's like 120 pounds.
Jesus Christ, is he anorexic?
He eats Little Caesars once a week or something.
That doesn't explain it, really. Look at this tight pack of side-by-side racing. It looks like a pace lap still. Dalton is running 26, going for 25th here on Stephen Lowe. Looks like Ziggy's gotten the lead up there at the front of the field. As Doug Spark fades fast on the outside. Roger cuts down to the inside of Mogard to get out of that high line. Getting a little knotted up ahead of him here. Dalton wants to get by this knot of 3 wide as quick as he can. A little contact there between Redmond and Brian Lowe, but everybody's still going straight.
Chauncey and Brian have a rivalry. Chauncey said Brian was too old, and Brian said Chauncey was too young.
And the weird thing is, they're the same age. How old was Brian Lowe?
Older than Chauncey Redmond Sr.
Older than Stephen Lowe.
We'll have to check the fact books on that one.
Dalton's working his way up through the field here, up to 16th last time around. Looking to crack the top 10 as he goes around Desa.
Steve Inkman doing good on the bigger tracks.
Yeah, he had a couple of races he didn't make the show, and that sort of set him back in the points, but he managed to, I believe he's still hanging on to the top 20, but just barely. A good showing here will help him solidify that. As Dalton is going to take a look for the lead. Broderick Whitman, your leader at the moment. Oh, Ron Stout's going to put him 3 wide. There goes any chance of getting the lead this lap. Dalton's going to have to regroup and try it again. And if you can hear that sound, that faint sound you heard before the field came roaring by was the sound of bad things to come. I think Stephen Davis and John Hussey are working on getting lapped here shortly. Oh boy, yes they are. They are 25 seconds off the lead. You know, it's awful nice of Stephen Davis to bring a crap box to the racetrack so John Hussey can enjoy racing somebody as we ride on board with the NFL Referees Association on board. Here comes one big, clean, 3-wide pack. Guys, hold your breath, start chewing some fingernails.
I'm gonna grab my Slim Jim.
You can chew that too. Redmond's gonna get to his inside. got a crash behind him. Inkman upside down. So much for that Slim Jim.
Oh!
Steve Inkman has gone over. That was an ugly looking crash for Steve Inkman. So they get checked up here a little bit. Oh no, it didn't even have anything to do with that. He got hooked. Did he come down? Oh, and Dalton is in it. Joe Polson gets a big piece of it. Inkman goes over the top of the 15 car. And then he's going to flip 3 or 4 more times off the banking. And then get absolutely blasted up the back. That was a coup de grace they just gave him. All right, let's run this back again. Let's go up to the upper shot. Let's see. Did he come down on Cheeseman? He's trying to get on the inside of Whitman. He wasn't clear. Cheeseman had a nose in there, and they just came together. That's going to turn the 15. Cheeseman, yeah, Inkman trying to save it just plows into Dalton, and they're all stuck on the fence at that point. Polson clips Reigns. I think Tony Gunk might have gotten a little piece of it. Doug Sparks sneaks by. And, like, at this point, this wreck should be over, right? You would think this wreck's, you know, over. We're going to let the car slide to a stop. But then the 47 just comes screaming in at 1,000,000 miles an hour. So does the 83, I think it is. And they just drill a helpless driver. Let's take a look at the onboards for those 2 cars. There's like, what is Spike doing out there? He was off the back of the field anyway. Like, look at this. The wreck starts now. Yellow's out. He takes the yellow at the flag stand. Little lift. We're sort of checking up, but not a whole lot. Cars are stopped. We're coming in at 170. Wham! And he splits the gecko in half. Tony, there's just no call for that kind of driving in this series.
It's really not indicative of Geico's wants in the series.
Oh, and John Van Til behind him doing the same shit. They nearly killed friggin' Dalton Lucas there. Yeah, we should take a look at Dalton's onboard. A, of the crash, and then B, to see how close he got to just getting absolutely, you know, Ryan Hoisted. So you can see this coming ahead of him. 57 takes a look, gets clipped, and he's just hoping he doesn't come up, but you can only hope so much. And then he's trying to get his car turned on, just whoop. We'll have to send a correspondent down to the medical center. I'll be curious for an update on the condition of Steve Inkman after that. That looked really ugly. And while that was going on, was Farrell in that crash? I didn't see him in it, but he's real slow on the apron. And he's going into the pits. They were having issues on that car, and I think they're continuing. And your leader will be, looks like Jared Shadle, even though Chauncey Redman has passed him. We'll see what takers we get to pit road this time around. It's really great when you can run a 33 lap, you know, perfectly clean test race, and then you get into the actual one, and now we're wrecking under like 15 laps. Just great.
I've got an idea, Tim.
No damage?
I'll send you the track files that I have, and you can run it the same way I do. If you want.
Yeah, I don't know how many common tracks we're actually running this season. It's not a ton. A lot of takers onto pit road here. Zach Miller running pretty good at the moment. Hoping for a good finish in a Bonanza event in his hometown-ish. Honestly, in that wreck, we were really lucky that more cars didn't get turned into the outside wall, because that could have been a bigger crash. Is Miller going to have the lead off of pit road? It looks like he will. Redmond lost a ton of spots, and Shadle lost a few too.
Well, they have Pennzoil employee members in the pits this week.
And let's see, Mogard getting a bunch of repairs. Dalton got some repairs. Let's see how that car looks. Hopefully Dalton still got something to race with. He got pinned into the wall. I don't feel like he got too bad of a end of that. Spoiler's a little crinkled. Do you see any real damage besides that, Tony?
He hit the wall pretty hard the first wreck he was in.
That was the only wreck Dalton's been in.
No, it's not.
He wasn't in one before that.
I thought he was.
Pretty sure he wasn't. Because everybody was in the first wreck was out.
You might be right.
Or were they? No. No. The first wreck was Stello and Daniels. Dalton wasn't anywhere near it. Whoops.
You're right. I'm still thinking of the Inkman wreck.
Okay. So we just did miss the green watching replays, so we'll get caught up here at some point. So Miller's going to lead him to the restart. Beresford did not get his lap back. John Hussey was losing his lap as the yellow came out. And Stephen Davis also a lap down, right as the yellow had come out. 42 is 2 down now. And we're green. Barber jumps out of line. That's the pace car. Yeah, Tony, honestly, I don't know what's up. Like, I don't know how Stephen Davis is in the top 20 when he randomly runs this slow like every other race. Maybe he got John Hussey's backup car. I don't know. There's going to be another wreck. It's going to have something to do with the 45 or the 35. So I'm just going to watch them here for a minute. Yeah, Dalton's off the back of the field, so he must have some lasting damage. Oh, they're going to go 4 wide to try to pass Stephen Davis here, aren't they? This is sketchy, guys. That was really sketchy. These guys stuck behind these two are just getting shafted, too. That's why they're getting desperate and sticking them 4 wide. Oh, they're going to do it again, aren't they? Oh, we're 4 wide. We're 4 wide. We're 4 wide. We're crashing. Yeah, that's how that was always going to go. Torgerson in it. Doug Spark in the wall. Dalton! And Stephen Davis just got taken out in a secondary crash. How did that happen? Dalton? Dalton apparently is down on power, so he's not going to lift anymore. What caused that second? Wow, really? Stephen Davis just turned himself across the 55's nose and wrecked himself. Why would you do that? And he's going to go straight up in front of Isaac Crow. Big hit from him. Moorhead's going to get him. So that's Paulson that gets another piece of it. Nate Schuft is in this one. Well, we're going to have less of a pack now. As Dalton just goes flying through the accident scene. So let's see, they wrecked going into 1. And Dalton's team no lift now. Jeez. I think we know what happened to Troy Corson. I think they were 4 wide, and somebody tried to be 3 wide here. Oh, Nigel bounced the fence, and so did Molitor Hill, and they forced that line down, and that just got them all stuck together. Daniels was in it. Pedersen, Doug Spark got a lot of damage. Not good. So let's see. Isaac Groth is out of this race. Joe Polson has lost a lap. Do all this testing, and then we still have a wreck fest. So Tony, where's the extravaganza this week? It's a good chance for a promo. Something just happened to Dwight York as he was leading under yellow. He just dove to the apron. Is he coming to the pits here? Roger Whitman backed way off of him. I don't know what's going on here. Yeah, York's coming to the pits from the lead under yellow. That's a decision. And it looks like we will be getting the 1 to green from the looks of the way everybody fanned out there. Let's see if it's just going to be regular service for York or if there's something else going on. Tires going on it. Right sides and away. Must have been something wrong with one of them. And we are getting ready to go green. Broderick Whitman leads. I'm actually a little upset that Stephen Davis is still running, because if we could wipe him and John Hussey out, that would probably help us. So our top 10, Broderick Whitman, Phil Parker, Chauncey Redmond Jr., Trey Larkin, Zach Miller, Ziggy Moonglow, Reno Jackson, Chad Glass, I believe that is, Jonathan Cheeseman, and it was Dwight York at start finish, but he's no longer up there. Let's take a look in the queue and see who that's probably going to be now. I think that's going to be Tom Barber. Pace car is in. And we're back to green. Stephen Davis is even slower than he was before. Look at him. It's like he's... Oh, God. He's just crawling. They're going by him like he's standing still. Oh, Ron Stout nearly gets turned by Dalton as they try to jump to the inside. Doug Spark, unscheduled pit stop. Stephen Davis is doing 145 miles an hour. What is realistic damage doing for me? Apparently nothing. And Dave Daniels refuses to pass him. He's going to get lapped in like 5 seconds. Jeez Louise. Yeah, Dave Daniels did 1 lap behind him and is now 14 seconds off the leader. What the hell? This thing is so slow. He's doing 140. He's not even in 4th gear. I wish you could black flag AI cars. I really hope this thing blows up soon. And stops being locked into the show.
Watch the rest of the event tomorrow.
Well,
Wow.
yeah, you see how slow Steven Davis is?
He might be down a cylinder or two.
He's down an entire gear.
Or 8.
Here comes the draft. Zach Miller coming up on him about a 40-mile-an-hour speed differential, right around him.
Later.
See you, Tony.
Glenroad left.
Oh good, he's pitting. Steven Davis dives for the pits. Maybe he didn't make minimum speed and the officials are telling him to get the hell off the racetrack and the caution out again. What is the caution out for? I see smoke, so there had to have been an incident. I just don't see anybody off pace to explain it. Well, we'll find it using the Tony method.
Are you done playing?
I think somebody got hooked. Oh, Joe Polson got hooked into turn 1. 2 lap cars fighting for no apparent reason. Yeah, Polson had an issue. Yeah, he was way slow. They were going by him on both sides, bouncing off of him. Yep, and Farrell just got him. Let's see, is this going to stay a minor wreck or is somebody going to plow into him?
John.
Nobody plowed into him. Good.
Dog, did Tony go to bed?
Yeah, he's apparently has to be to work early in the morning or some shit.
Ah.
Yeah, he should really change jobs and go to Home Depot. I hear they have more reasonable hours.
Should I run the fixed late model at Langley in 10 minutes?
Sure.
I haven't run this car in a long time.
What? No, that wasn't that track. It was a different track that either you or JV said you didn't have when it's a free track. Although I think somebody said, "Oh, I don't have Langley." Like last season, it's like, "Yes, you do." So Zach, do you think Miller's going to win this race?
I don't know. Not watching.
Oh, well, you're missing the excitement that is Steven Davis getting wrecked and now driving around the track at 140 miles an hour in third gear.
Oh, I've heard.
Oddly, not what caused the caution. But his perseverance is what will keep him up in the points. May God have mercy on us all if he keeps being this slow every week. I think that's part of the problem, is we have some cars that are just so fucking slow. Yeah, I feel like Beresford actually has a car that could contend if he could get his lap back. But he shows no signs of getting it back anytime soon. Oh, please just retire Stephen Davis from the race. Oh, gods of 2003. Oh, gods of 2003, why do you do us like this? And there's the 1 to green signal. We will restart with Zach Miller continuing to lead.
1 to green, presented by Credit One Bank.
I could imagine them doing
Stop.
that.
I don't ever wanna hear
The
that.
Credit One 1 to green choose cone. So does NASCAR have any sort of solution in the works for the we can't see the choose point at all that apparently came up in the Xfinity race? Or are they just gonna let it ride? Good talk, guys. Alright, we're coming off of turn 4 pace car, heading to the pit road here shortly. Hopefully we can finally get a green flag run, but you know, I'm not optimistic with how slow some of these wrecked lap cars are now. And Miller leads them to the restart, and we are green again from Atlanta. Now Jared's well off the pace all of a sudden. John Hussey's even going around him. They might want to bring that car down pit road.
Did you just say Don?
Yeah.
Dog.
So JB, what's the backstory on that guy? Does he have like a how should I phrase this? A learning disability?
Who?
The Don guy.
Yinzer?
Sure.
No.
No, he doesn't have something wrong with him.
No.
Oh, he acts like it.
That's insulting. How would you even say
That,
that?
that was insulting, Doug. What would lead you to believe that he had a learning disability?
That he doesn't behave like an adult and he has some strange mannerisms that would have led me to believe that maybe he had, you know, something diagnosed wrong with him.
No, Yinzer?
Dog, are
Trey
you
Larkin
still in
leads.
game?
Roger Quitman going for the bottom on him.
Not you trying to
Roderick's
get in
going to
game?
take the lead.
Well, I asked if you were in game and you weren't here, so I signed up for late model at Langley. Would you like to run that with me?
Do I have Langley?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's a free track.
Yeah,
You
fuck it,
pr-
Doug. I'll run it.
You probably have never run it unless you're in on Tony's account.
When is this race?
6 minutes.
Yeah, I'll run it.
Roger Quitman leads the lap. Nice little select group up
Oh.
here at the front.
Got some intentional wrecking in here.
Woo!
I had my eyes on this computer screen too long today. I need to get it on another screen.
Okay, that makes sense. Reno Jackson stalking the lead here. He would dearly love to get a good finish here at Atlanta. Adam Beresford, still in this lead group, would love to get to the front of it and get a lucky caution. The way the race has been going, he might actually get it.
Is this super late or late regular?
Not
Doug?
all fixed, yeah.
Ziggy Moonglow going to the bottom, looking for
Oh,
second.
neither of us have Hickory. Otherwise, we'd be running super late.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Whoa. Oh, you see the Bengals sign Lael Collins?
Yeah, they fucking.
So Zach, can you give me the short version of what the hell is happening with the Browns roster?
It's not good.
So Baker's gone, right?
Yeah, eventually.
And they're trying to sign people who, from what I understand, are not good human beings.
Well, it's debatable.
Zach, I
Who
saw something on my
people
phone
believe
pop
are bad
up
human
that,
beings.
apparently Baker was
Yeah,
never going to
scumbag.
play this year anyway.
Yeah, nah, he's done.
Nigga checked out.
JB, seriously.
Oh, my bad, my bad. That neighbor checked out.
Isn't he white anyway?
Don't matter.
Baker?
Yeah, I thought he was a white dude.
Barely.
You know, I'm not even going to let you unpack that. We'll move on. Well, they got around Stephen Davis and nobody died that time. That's an improvement. Broderick continues to lead. Stephen Lowe looking to get around Beresford so he can make a run at it. Jared Mogar real slow on the track now. He's just going to try to get this thing home. I don't
Seriously?
know what's going wrong with it. But Broderick's leading, yes.
No. Seriously, I was minus a tenth in the middle of the backstretch, and some guy washed up the track, got loose, and then came down and put me in the inside wall coming off the floor.
Seems a bit.
Yeah, of course.
We've got a breakaway at the front. Broderick has broken away with two very quick lap cars. This could play out very well for him. He's got Beresford and Parker with him, both of whom would probably wreck him just to get the lap back. Second group is both Lowe's and Trey Larkin trying to hunt them down. I think that second group's coming. We got a third group of Ben White and Zach Miller. We'll see if they can make any headway. And now that second group side by side, that's not going to help them.
Dog, there's a guy named Gator Williams.
That's a cool name. Sign him up for the Bonanza.
Right? He's got to start in the Tundra Cup.
And work his way up. That second group is coming. I think they've got him. We're going to have a larger group now. And Broderick's not going to be able to draft the lap cars. He's got two Lowe's and a Larkin coming as they catch the 37 slow due to early damage, and Broderick's going to get boxed in behind him. Parker's going to go by him. Larkin's going to take a look for the lead, and I think he's going to get it. And are both Lowe's going with him? Both Lowe's go low past Broderick. And Trey Larkin is the new leader as we work lap 61. Can Miller and I think that's Ben White back there make any ground and try to get on terms with this group? Broderick may not even be in this group anymore. He is way off the back, having got really, really balked by that 37.
Where are you going?
I gotta restart my computer.
Player left.
I don't think he's ever driven this track before.
It's not a terribly hard track to figure out. My question
No.
is the fixed setup one of those that you kind of want to run partially on the apron?
Maybe.
Stephen Lowe goes to the lead, but Brian's going to get inside him as they catch a gaggle of lap cars. Through the middle, Stephen Lowe goes to hold the lead. That was a terrifying move. They're catching Stephen Davis like every 5 laps. Larkin and Stephen Lowe check out, and they're going to fight each other. This time around, it will be 100 laps to go. We got a nice second group that's now formed up, and the caution is out again. I'm looking for the cause of our caution and not immediately seeing it. And we were getting such a nice green flag run there, too. Let's see if we can roll the tape back and figure out where our caution came from. What are the odds that this was a caution for cause and not a debris yellow? It's a debris yellow. Apparently one of these slow pieces of junk has lost a part out there somewhere, and we've got a debris caution. That was just starting to get good, too. We really didn't need a debris yellow. Things were going so well.
New player.
Welcome back, John Batista. I think we've run enough laps, everybody's going to pit here. And I don't know if you can do 50 laps conceivably. If you can do 50, you can do it on one stop from here. Sadly for Beresford and Parker, that yellow didn't come out where they needed it to. They clearly have cars that could win this thing if they could just get on the lead lap. Let's see, Stephen Davis is now 37th, 5 laps down.
Whoa, dog.
John Hussey's 32nd.
Top split.
Let's fucking go!
No, I did not think I'd be number 4 in here with a 5100.
Oh yeah, probably. Fixed late models this late at night? That makes sense.
I mean, anything late at night probably is going to be a pretty good split.
And Tom Barber will win the race off of pit road, followed by Trey Larkin and Zach Miller.
Doug, when did your race start?
7 minutes.
Okay.
We just started practice.
Know when you're qualifying.
Oh, dog, these guys are fast. Track temp 101. You qualifying, Doug? Hello?
Hello?
Can anyone else hear dog? Not hear dog?
He said something. I just wasn't paying attention.
Oh. I think he's going to be taking his first laps ever at this track in qualifying.
Oh boy.
representing Ohio.
And we're all formed up for another restart. Barber will lead them away. Followed by Larkin, Zach Miller, Brian Lowe, and Ben White. Pace car back into the pit lane. Jeez, it looked like Miller missed a shift there. And why was the 55 on the apron there? I'm sure he just caused a crash.
Oh,
They didn't cause a crash doing that?
dog, what happened?
Dave Daniels is on the apron. Hauling ass on the apron, I'll say.
We are now qualifying, Zach.
Okay.
Anyone know what happened to dog? He just disconnected from the server.
I haven't heard him say anything since he came back. Ooh, big cloud of smoke. Somebody's lost an engine.
Well, you probably muted him. Oh, now he's coming back.
No, I didn't mute him. I would have had to have closed out of 2003 to do that. I don't know where that cloud of smoke came from. That was engine smoke. Farrell just went into the pits with a ton of damage. What the heck is happening out there? We definitely missed something, I suspect. Oh, it wasn't engine smoke. There was contact, and when the 55 came back, he put the 42 and the 15 in the wall. Engine smoke from the 15. No yellow for it, though.
Dang, I would have been better off qualifying on the inside in 7th than in 6th.
And we're getting spicy at the front of the field. Desa going for the lead. Painter now going for the lead on Desa. 3 wide action at the front of the field. Painter's going to lead the lap. Stephen Lowe's second.
Oh, what is going on?
With John Batista?
Hey, just disconnected again.
I don't know what he's doing. Is he having issues with something not working?
I don't know. He didn't say he had anything not working. He just said he was going to restart his computer.
Yeah, and then he came back and didn't say anything, so it must be a hell of an issue. Zach Miller going for second. Looks like he will get it and take off after the 33 of Jack Painter and try to get the lead, or not. Beresford's going to jump to his inside. That one car is going to fight hard to try to get this lap back and hope for a caution. So they're coming up to catch the slow, broke pieces of junk again. Being 3 wide will not be conducive to this goal. Let's see what happens.
Dog, you got 2 minutes regretting.
Whoa, boy. They're having to go both sides of these slow cars. Oh, boy.
Dog's just taking his I rating.
There's the thought.
Road to 1,000.
Road to 1. Wow, these lap cars really just screw the whole group of them. Miller gets caught up behind him. If Polson, Davis are all just horrendously slow. Farrell is slow. Goodbye. They need to get out from behind him. So our lead group is now 4 cars. Painter, Beresford, Larkin, and Chauncey Redmond Jr. have a decent lead due to the way the lap cars are split up the field.
I have no idea what's going on then.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna grid.
Yeah. Maybe he forgot to install the track.
I don't know.
Maybe he's
I mean,
having you think maybe he's having one of those issues that some people have been having recently with the anti-cheat?
I don't know. Is he trying to cheat?
Well, I've seen somebody posted, oh, I'm having this issue with anti-cheat. How do I fix it? And I'm almost
Have you tried
responded-
not cheating?
Yeah, I almost responded with that, but apparently he needed to restart his computer and then it was fine. John Hussey about to get lapped by the lead, well, the lead pack of 4 cars, even though 3 of them are on the lead lap and 1 of them is not.
Nope, we got contact on the pace lap.
Yep, that sounds like fixed late models.
Well, I've never run this series before since they gave it a fixed counterpart.
I don't
so
know that I've ever run it fixed either, but I would imagine it would be the C-fixed people running late models. John Hussey screws
Well,
Jack Painter
no
and Chauncey
cautions.
Redmond takes the lead. Beresford actually is on the lead lap now if the yellow were to come out. But I think Redmond's going to try to get around him. Redmond's going to get stuck behind the 37, but that car's going to ease up and block Beresford. Here goes Redmond by him. Painter goes to the inside, and he's going to get around Beresford. Trey, come on, you can do it. Is he going to get through this gap too and stay with the leaders, or is he going to get dropped? Ladies and gentlemen, check your bingo cards. John Hussey just passed a car for position on the track. Granted, that car was damaged and off the pace, but he did it. So we continue to have a 4-car lead draft. They hope to stay checked out on the field. As they catch Steven Davis and Joe Polson. Painter's just going to go around them on the outside like they're standing still. Redmond follows them by. Beresford doesn't get around him. That's going to get us down to 3 cars in the lead draft. Update from the pit lane. Jared Mogard's car has been retired. Trey gets balked a little bit by the 42. That might be him out of this lead draft too. Painter and Redmond trying to get away from the field, so in 80 some odd laps they can settle this amongst themselves. And I just realized we missed the halfway bacon bonus. I don't know who gets the bacon. And I'm not sure I really care. So let's see, Beresford and Lowe are hooked up, trying to get up to Trey. Behind them are Miller. Who is that with Miller? Is that Miller and Miller, Desab, Brian Lowe, Tom Barber? We got a nice little pack back here that's going to try to get on terms, if they can. They were just clearing a lap car that time around, so we'll see if this lap they make any headway. Trey all by himself getting reeled in here by the 1 and the 23. Then we got the 4-car group led by Miller coming quick behind him. Nice gaggle back here that might need to get busy if they want to get up there. Dalton Lucas about to get lapped. Trey is now together with Stephen Lowe and Beresford. Brian Lowe, Miller, Barber, and Desaw coming behind him. Dalton is now a lap down. Doug Spark loses another lap. Yeah, the second and third group are probably going to come together here soon, but I don't know if they've really got anything to catch those lead two. And Ron Stout has lost a lap now too. And they've lost a car from that third pack. That's not going to help him. Tom Barber slowing and heading for the pits. Barber pulls into his crew, taking rights. This might be a scheduled stop for them, but I don't think the strategy makes much sense to me. Especially with how much yellow we've had, I don't think I'd want to pit until I absolutely had to. He's down and away. Let's see where he resumes. Looks like he's going to be well outside the top 20. And the Subway Charger is going to merge back into traffic. Jack Painter's actually gotten out all by himself. He's lost Redmond in the traffic. Let's see, Tom Barber is going to resume 1 lap down, maybe 2 actually. 2 laps down, 29th. I just don't see that strategy working out for him at all. So that second group has coalesced together now. They've got 6 cars. They need to make up about 8.5 seconds though. And they are not doing it. They lost nearly a second the last lap. And it feels like Painter's just catching lap cars in good places and making good time getting around them. As this group catches the 42, and it's going to break this group up again, isn't it? As Desaw and Miller get stuck behind him. Miller's still behind him. That group actually made a second that lap despite catching a lap car, so there might be something in it. As Chauncey Redmond settles back for 2 seconds behind the lead. Painter is pulling away. And they made a little bit of time that lap too, but they're going to catch these lap cars side by side, and that's not going to help. Dalton having a fun battle here with Doug Spark, but it really isn't doing him any favors. Redmond made some time that lap. He's now a second back. As Painter catches the slow cars, gets right to their outside, right around him. That was a gutsy move. And Redmond's going to get stuck behind the lap cars, and Painter's Gap will come right back out. And we've got green flag pit stops. Miller is in. Moorhead in. I think this is right on the edge of a window of really being able to make it. I just think this is too early to be in. Any other takers coming anytime soon? Or is Miller off sequence? Moorhead's down and away. Miller's down and away. I just don't see him making it from here. But who knows? Let's see, where's Miller going to resume here in the order? Waiting for it to cycle through.
Ooh.
He is now running 25th, one lap down after the pit stop. And the yellow is out. Miller's chances are over. What is this yellow for? Looking for an incident, There it is, Molitor Hill. Jack Painter's crashed. The leader is in it. He was dominating this race. He had a 6-second lead, and now he has got smoke emanating from the engine. Let's see what happened. I don't even think this was his doing. Yeah, he was just running along. He had nothing to do with this. He drove into it. Collected the spinning 42 car, who got collected heavily by the 66. Bunch of cars bouncing the outside wall down the front stretch to miss him. See if we can figure out what got the 42 wrecked. That car had been very slow for a while. Comes off a 4. Nate Schuft gets him, puts him on the wall. John Hussey just misses that accident by an inch. Jack Painter does not miss it. And right in the driver's door, Molitor Hill drills the 42 car. And then most of the field bounces the wall to avoid the incident. .42 is out of this event. Painter finally limps back to the pit lane as all the lead lap cars come in for a pit stop. And a few lap down cars randomly in too. That makes sense. Adam Beresford once again did not get his lap back. Jack Painter is out of this event. After a dominating run there for a while, he will not win this race. Long stop for Desa. So Barber and Miller, both pitted before that yellow, are now stuck a lap down, and that's not ideal. And unfortunately, we didn't remove the 45 car from this race, but, you know, at least we got rid of one slow car. I think they might just make it from here with the yellow flag laps, but it's going to be, to quote Larry Mack, it's going to be borderline. How's your race going, Alex?
No one passed anyone the entire race. And everyone was the exact same speed.
So like
That'll
a 305
happen.
race.
That'll happen in a high-strength of field fixed late model race, I suppose.
Well, the guys in front of me just tried to take each other out the entire time. First started first, second started third, third started second, fourth started fourth, fifth started fifth, sixth started sixth, seventh started eighth, and eighth started seventh.
There were only 8 cars?
Well, everyone. I mean,
Okay.
ninth started 12th, 10th started 10th, 11th started 11th, and 12th started 9th. John and Jonathan did not start.
How many splits were there?
4.
Oh, Okay. I guess that fixed series is healthier than the open was. The open was usually like 2, maybe 3 when I remember running it. But I was also running it off peak hours, so.
Well, it's just like the SK mod race that whenever you run an mod race and it's fixed, you can't pass anyone, and there's not enough laps for the setup to actually fall off at all and for tire saving to be worth it. I'm not saying I saved tires, but I ran down the guys in front of me from a second behind just because they could drive the car faster than me, but then they fell off quicker than me.
Let's see. So Jack Painter is out, which blows this race wide open. I think that makes Chauncey Redmond the favorite. It's a shame that it really is a shame that Miller had just pitted because he had a good car. So Redmond's going to be the leader. Miller's restarting on the outside, stuck at the tail end. So a quick yellow and he's back in business, but we haven't gotten a lot of quick yellows.
Oh, we could run tour mods at Southern National in 20 minutes.
Wait a minute. Did I miss it? No, Steven Davis is still in the race. I thought he was out. I didn't see him in the queue. He must have pitted. Alright, so the lap car of Zach Miller will lead him to the start with Chauncey Redmond being the leader. Why is Dalton starting on the outside? He's the lap down. What the? 2003, explain yourself. Pace car into the pit lane. Just under 60 to go. Pace car is in, and we are ready, steady, and green. Miller pulls ahead on the start. Redmond will take the lead and try to get as many lap cars between him and everybody else. John Hussey looks vaguely like he's keeping up right now, but that may just be because the car in front of him is even slower. Ben White grinds the wall through 1 and 2. Now I think some cars faster than John Hussey are behind him, and they're going by him. It just takes a while for these guys to get all sorted out on the restarts. But Chauncey Redmond has gotten away with mostly lap cars around him. He's got a second and quarter lead over Broderick Whitman. They got a lot of pretty quick lap cars that I think they'd like to keep them a lap down just in case. You don't want to have to beat these guys later. Redmond's lead is evaporating. Trey Larkin now coming out the bottom side, a half second back. Trey ducks the bomb down the backstretch. Is going to get alongside Beresford and try to push Barber by and take the lead. Reno Jackson pushing hard too. 3 lap cars off the front of the field trying to break away. Trey Larkin looking all the way to the bottom for the lead as they catch Stephen Davis into turn 1. It's going to stack up big time here. There's the stack up. Trey slingshots around the stack up and into the lead. Whole field suddenly bottled up badly behind these lap cars. Stephen Lowe, the only other one it seems like is going to get around this bottleneck in a timely fashion. And Zach Miller is crashing. We got a crash on the front stretch. Big crash. Beresford upside down. Beresford slipping into turn 1, still getting collected by cars. He's on the deckwood of the 69, barrel rolling down the track. Dalton Lucas just killed John Hussey, and so did Ron Weston. Rod.
New
That
player.
was an ugly incident. And maybe further evidence of why Stephen Davis shouldn't be in the series. Who could that be? Is that Dalton Lucas? Or is it John Batista? So Beresford clipped Miller and spins him. Oh my! Miller's dead. Miller didn't survive that. Desau was in it. Beresford flips wildly. Dalton kills John Hussey, and so does Weston. I thought Miller was going to be okay, but he hit the end of a wall abruptly. So he gets turned, bounces off the 93, still going towards the inside wall, and he's going to catch the end of this wall, and that is an ugly crash. That is day done for Zach Miller. Let's see. I got to get this guy out of the top 20 in points, because he's a freaking menace. So I'm bored with Whitman. They're all just bottled up here between 2 really slow cars, and Beresford's just going to clip him, and then it's on. Did Broderick get through this? Broderick got through it. A lot of folks did not. Let's go to the rear bumper. We'll get an idea of the carnage behind him here. I know Desau did not make it through this. He was collected. Oh. That was basically the whole field. All because of a slow lap car. Jeez, I think Ziggy might have snuck through it. But yeah, that's hopefully the end of the day for some of these cars. Let's take a look. The 19 is done. The 69 is done. Overheat. I don't know that I've seen that reason for a failure before. Problem is, we're not getting rid of the cars that are actually causing these crashes. Now, I think... Did anybody get their lap back there? Did they really not? Damn. 79's still a lap down. Miller's out, Beresford's out, Dalton Lucas retired. John Hussey, done for the day. And may not have a car to show up with next week. He's destroyed 2 cars in back-to-back weeks. I don't know that he's got anything else to race. Rod Weston is out as well. This will really pare the field down. And we get the 1 to green signal. Chauncey Redmond will lead them to the restart. Oh, thank goodness Stephen Davis is near the bottom, the back of the bottom, so we won't be too much in the way here on the restart. Attrition has really taken over after that incident. Looks like we're going to have 23 cars still running after all that. Oh, correction, I just saw how far back 2 more of them are, so I guess it's 25. And it looks like the 5 cars now out there with no hood. We'll see how quick that is. As we go up to the chopper for the restart. Pace car into the pits. Into the restart zone. We're green.
We're green and racing.
And we're 4 wide. 4 wide. 4 wide. Phil Parker is on the apron passing slow cars. They saw well down now, getting passed on both sides there briefly. They saw bounces the fence. As up at the front, Trey Larkin takes the lead. And this is the first I think I've seen of Ziggy Moonglow this far to the front tonight. Now running in the top 5. Ziggy to the bottom. Going for second on Broderick Whitman. He's going to get it, and his next target will be that leader. Ryan Pedersen just hanging on to the back of the field. I don't think he's going to stay with him. Phil Parker up here wishing he was on the lead lap. And Chauncey Redmond Jr. trying to get back up through this group and go for the lead again. Pedersen losing time. They're going to drop him here soon. As Parker goes to the inside of Moonglow, he's going to try to get his lap back the hard way here. Career kind of day for Reno Jackson. Right here at the, just knocking on the door of a top 5. Might be able to get one. Pedersen now falling back to the second group led by Cheeseman. That group is nearly 6 seconds back. I don't know that they have much chance of catching this group on raw speed. As they come up on the slow cars of the 07 to 45 again, they've been the real troublemaker slow cars tonight. And they're going to check up this lead group badly. They are boxed in. Larkin's going to get to the inside of them down the backstretch. Redmond and Jackson behind both of them need to drop down here soon, or they risk losing this whole train. Jackson gets down. It looked like Redmond did too, but they are way back now. They need to hustle and get back up here. I don't know if they're going to be able to get back up here, but that did bring that second group to within 4 seconds. But they've got to pass those slow cars too. Parker looking. Lowe's going to go with him. Parker for his lap, Lowe for the lead. And Jackson and Redmond have lost this group. They're going to need some help to get back. Stephen Lowe looking 3 wide. Is he going to do it? He's 3 wide at the bottom. Moonbow behind him. Catching more slow cars. Daysaw and Moorhead ahead of him. Larkin on the high side. Going to get boxed in. Parker trying to go through the middle. Parker through the middle. Will pull clear of the lead group by going through the middle on these lap cars. The leaders have to really fight to get around him. This might bring Redmond and Jackson back. It will. And Parker try to pull ahead. If he gets a yellow, this will put him right in it. He's clearly got a fast car. But it looks like they're reeling him back in.
Player left.
Whitman goes for the lead. I don't know what problem JB's having, but it can't be good. Whitman catches them.
It ain't gonna be good.
They're gonna go 3 wide down the back. Larkin to the bottom. Larkin to the lead. Jackson taking a look as we go through the front stretch, catching the 72.
Player left.
They're going to catch him at a bad spot for Rick Jackson. Larkin on the outside. Oh, he's going to get boxed in now.
New player.
Jackson and Redmond going by the lap car. Parker behind him.
John.
Whitman ducks in there. Three
Tim.
wide for the lead. Yeah.
There's 35 to go. You had me thinking this was the end of the race the way you're commentating.
I mean, I'm just getting excited for this. Some good racing. We're finally getting some green flag.
Good NASCAR on Fox coverage we're watching today, presented by Xarelto.
What the hell is Xarelto?
Blood thinner.
Oh, isn't that the one
Player
that Brian
left.
Vickers was on? Is that like 9 JBs? Is that what's happening here?
He's just having a bad time.
Apparently. They catch Nigel slow, and they go right on by him on the inside, but Parker and Redmond are going to get boxed in. No, he's going to dive to the bottom and box everybody out. Whitman's going to pull a lead here. Larkin and Moonglow as Broderick passes the slow cars of 007 Polson and 45 Davis. He does it cleanly. They're going to be side by side for everybody else. This is great news for Broderick. Look at them bunch up when they catch these things. These two pieces of junk should have been flagged off the track 100 laps ago. Stephen Lowe's going to get around him. Whitman's going to have a massive lead here. Whitman now leads by nearly 4 seconds. Let's see if Redmond, Parker, and Jackson can form up and try to get back up there. I don't think Larkin and Moonglow have much chance. They're too far back now. They'll need something real bad to happen for guys ahead. Whitman now leads by over 4 seconds, but this second group is starting to form up now. We'll see if they start making time. Alex, who's your money on? Good.
Player.
They're making time now. They're reeling him in. They've got plenty of time to do it, too. And Larkin is coming back onto terms with this group. But Moonglow looks like he's just a little too far out of reach. We've got 5 cars chasing 1 up at the front, but of the chasers, only 4 are lead lap cars. Hey, we heard that. What the hell's been going on, JB?
My VR was fucked.
Wow.
Oh, that's cool.
So I had it linear go. Langley, yeah. Langley.
I think his summation was boring. Time continues to come down up at the front. They're gaining. They're doing it quickly enough that they will catch him by the end of the race. So in the chase group, we've got Reno Jackson, Chauncey Redmond, Stephen Lowe, lap car Philip Parker, and Trey Larkin all chasing down Broderick Whitman with a chance to win here at Atlanta. And the gap just came way down. They've caught him. He got stuck behind Nate Moorhead. Big checkup coming. This might bring Moonglow back in 4 seconds if they can't get around him quick. Desau and Moorhead are real slow out there right now. I'm Rusty Wallace right now. Whitman's going to get around the slow cars. The rest of them going to get through. Larkin going around on the outside. Will get around them both. Bring Parker with him. Jackson looking high too. I think he's going to clear him, but he's going to be at a distinct disadvantage. Larkin and Parker have got the draft of Whitman now. That mirror is going to get real full of that 00 car here from Roger Whitman. But Parker is not just going to sit there and ride as they're coming up on the 007 and the 45 again. Parker really wants to try to get his lap back in case a caution does come out because he has a car that could win this thing. Whitman's going to get around both slow cars. Larkin is not. Larkin will get neither of them. Parker is around him and going to pull up onto the bumper of the leader. And they're going to stack up. Ziggy sideswipes Stephen Lowe to get around the lap cars. He and Stephen Lowe are going to get around the 45 and the 007, who are rolling roadblocks today. And this brings a bunch of cars that were not even in contention up with them. I don't know if they've got any chance of catching the leader, in all honesty, but it's going to let them dice it up back here. Trey Larkin is just going backwards right now. He can't get a hole to get around these guys to save his race. So we got Stephen Lowe and Ziggy Moonglow trying to catch up now to the back of Broderick Whitman. Whitman's not even really got any help at all. He's pulling away from Parker, it feels like. As he catches Nate Schuft at a bad spot, that'll check him up a little bit. Here comes Parker. It'll be 20 to go this time around. Parker's going to go right around the leader, isn't he? Or not. He's going to get boxed in by the Beepus machine. 2 fictional sodas. Oh, but the tides turn. Parker is now on the inside. He really needs to get around this guy and just drive away. He can get away from the leader, then all he needs is the caution. But Whitman's right on him. Roderick would love to just see things stay as they are and catch lap traffic in good spots, because a 2.5 second lead is a pretty good lead to have. He's going to take a look on Parker here. He doesn't want to ride.
Alright, I'm going to bed. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Have a good one. And Whitman's going to get boxed in behind Nigel. Parker's going to slingshot right around him.
Member left.
Whitman's still behind him. Parker pulling away. A horrendous static event is occurring in one ear. Whitman is getting severely checked up here. I don't know what he's trying to do here. Finally gets to the inside. That has cratered his lead by nearly a second. And actually, I guess Parker was 2 laps down, so that was fighting to get 1 lap down. Not ideal.
What's up, John?
He'll need a pair of cautions.
Yo, what's up, man?
Doug, what happened?
Doug, my car is fucked up bad.
Oh.
It's so fucked up. So, how'd you do?
6th, Doug.
Damn.
No one passed each other the entire race.
JB, you've got some hardcore crackles happening.
What about now?
I think it's gone now. Whitman now stuck behind the 2 slowest cars on track. Moonglow and Low coming real quick behind him. They're going to catch him with a whole hell of a lot of steam, but is there anywhere to go in this pack? They're both boxed in. Both lanes are blocked. Second pack's going to be coming quick. Roderick's stuck behind Stephen Davis. Here comes the second pack. Stephen Lowe gets to the inside of Polson. He's going to go for the lead. Stephen Lowe pulls out with the lead now. I think Tony Gunk is going to be our second place car after all that. Tony Gunk is running second now. But he just got boxed in behind lap cars. Stephen Lowe's going to try to stretch a lead. Lap cars are going to decide this race. That's my really, really simple prediction here. And Ron Stout won't even work with the leader here. He's going to try to pass him. He wants his lap back. If there's a yellow, he wants to have a chance to get some more spots. Stephen Lowe had a healthy lead last time around. What is it at now? It was 3 seconds last time. Just under 3 now. They're gaining on him a little bit, but I don't know if they've got enough time. We're calming down. Just over 10 to go. Stephen Lowe looking now to the inside of the 22. They're just going to trade back and forth from the looks of it. Works in an Indy car. Don't know if it's going to actually work for him here. The pack is closing. They gained 8/10. They are going to get there at that rate. Lowe coming up to catch Doug Spark to put him another lap down. The pack is a 1.5 seconds back. They're coming quick. Doug Sparks going to check him up here a little bit, I think. He's probably going to slide up. He's sliding up off the corner. That's going to give Stout the inside and check up Stephen Lowe. But hopefully he can jump to the bottom here and follow Stout through. Coming to 10 laps to go. Still tailing Sparkplug Doug. Here comes Trey. Stout pits, and we have a battle for the lead. Trey Larkin to the inside. He's going to get it here into 1 and 2. Broderick Whitman going to try to follow him through, but this lap car is still going to play a factor. Checking up the inside line, but he's probably going to slide up here and block the outside. Yes, he is. Here comes Trey and Whitman and Pedersen on the inside. Dwight York, 4th car on the bottom. John Cheeseman working his way up to the top 5 now. Whitman goes for the inside. He's going to go for the lead into 1 and 2. He's clear of Trey Larkin as we exit onto the backstretch. Dwight York to the inside. Got help from the lap car of Tom Barber. Right up behind him. We're definitely going to catch more traffic to decide this, though. So you need to position yourself well. Whitman leads. And we're coming up on some slow cars. This is probably going to decide who has a chance. It might not decide the race, but it can certainly eliminate somebody. Coming up on Stephen Davis and Joe Polson. Whitman's going to get to the bottom. York is going to go to the top, not going to get there. And he has just crashed them. They've wrecked. There was too much urgency. And Ziggy, where are your brakes? He has just added insult to injury and probably eliminated both of those cars. We might get a restart. It'll be up to whether our race director is Michael Massey or not. Yeah, I think he went for the outside here, and it just wasn't there. And he's going to clip. This 45 is so slow. Yeah, he just nudges his bumper, puts him down into Redmond, turns Redmond up into Polson, and then they're all 4 of them are in the wall. I think that
you want to shoot?
may have eliminated Stephen Davis and probably took Dwight York out of this race. Because as he tries to get going, we're going to see Ziggy just come in at Mach 5 and clean him out. So cars are heading for the pit lane here. It's a split strategy. Are tires going to matter, and will we get a restart? I think we should get a restart here because I can't imagine we're going to get much more than a 4 or 5 lap caution. Barber comes in, Pedersen in, Whitman in, Cheeseman in, and Redmond in. Redmond having damage, though, from the incident. I don't know if he's still going to be able to compete. York and Moonglow are out. Davis is out, but Polson is still circulating. Hopefully he doesn't line up in the middle of the field. Because it's going to be a single file restart, we got some really bent up lap cars. I almost think staying out was the move there. So our leader is going to be Tony Gunk, followed by Trey Larkin, Reno Jackson, Stephen and Brian Lowe, with a lap car between the Lows, and then John Cheeseman, who I believe pitted. So the top 5 stayed out. Yes, top 5 stayed out from this. I saw Whitman in the pits, so this is going to get hairy. Alex, you excited for this finish? No? Okay. This could be a great opportunity for Reno Jackson to chalk up a win. Well, there's going to be at least one more lap of caution, so I think we're going to get a restart with 3 to go. I just don't know if the guys that pitted are going to have enough time to get through it, but at least they're not going to be behind Polson, who's abysmally slow.
Okay.
Hello, Alex.
Where you been, dog?
We're
Oh,
gonna
it happened right here.
we're gonna get a dash at the end here, Alex. Who you picking to win it?
Let's see it. Chauncey Redmond Jr. I know he just got wrecked, but still.
Yeah, well, he just got
Um,
wrecked, and he has to start behind Joe Paulson.
Just so you guys know, Live Fast Motorsports, Spire Motorsports, and Rick Ware Racing all have teams ahead of the Wood Brothers right now
Ouch.
in the owner's standings. Spire
Ouch.
actually has 2 teams ahead.
And where's the team that Biffle's with? Are they ahead of him too?
No, they are only 33 points behind though, running only 3 races and DNFing 2 of them.
Jeez. All right, are the lights gonna go out? Lights are out on the pace car. It's gonna be a 3-lap shootout. Tony Gunk is gonna lead him away.
Christopher Bell is 32nd. Gee,
In points, Jesus.
yeah.
He would have done himself some favors today had he not been below the line.
Yeah, he's a moron.
It's like
I-
he forgot.
I hate Christopher Bell.
I'm indifferent towards Christopher Bell. I don't like him, but I don't have a dislike of him. But, like, come on, dude. I think my pick to win this is either Stephen Lowe or Broderick. Broderick can get through the slow cars in a lap. He can win this, but I don't think he can. I think anybody behind Brian Lowe is out of this race. Because I think Brian's going to get around Doug here pretty quick. But Nigel's slow, Nate's slow, Cristiano Desa is slow, Stello's slow, Shadle's slow. All right, moment of truth. Pace car peels off. Tony Gunk, the control car, brings him to the restart. And we are green. Trey Larkin looking for the lead as we come through turn 2. He's going to nose ahead onto the backstretch. Stephen Lowe's going to look to his inside. Nobody getting around the slow cars at the back. Tires are not going to matter. Trey has the lead. Reno Jackson's on the apron. The guys that stayed out don't have fuel. They're pitting. Alex, you might be the smartest man in the room. Ryan Pedersen is the leader.
Why are you running a different version at Atlanta than what Tony ran?
This is the same version, actually.
No.
Tony or Dog, do these series ever have anything to do with each other?
There's also that Cheeseman
the one
looking
that
for the
Tony
lead.
ran had huge car lines.
Had what? White flag. Cheeseman leads at the white. Chauncey Redmond is the first car on the inside with 2 lap cars helping him out. Redmond might win this race. Alex may be, in fact, the smartest man in the room.
My name is Brad Capers.
Right, Brad Capers may be the smartest man in the room. The guys that pitted are merging in front of him, though. He's not going to win it like that. They're 3 wide. Cheeseman might have this. Off of turn 4, I think Cheeseman's going to do it.
This is Jonathan Cheeseman from Club Georgia.
Cheeseman wins it. Redmond comes home second. Dave Daniels salvages a third. Ryan Pedersen fourth.
That turned into me and JB with Dave Miller at whatever track that was.
Broderick Whitman fifth. Trey sixth. Tony Gunk seventh. Reno Jackson eighth. Philip Parker got ninth and all that. And JT Armstrong no hood 10th. I don't understand why those guys didn't pit under the last caution. You can't make it. You need to pit there. I'm guessing they didn't think we were going to get a restart. Take a look at the rest of the running order. Stephen and Brian Lowe end up 11th and 12th. Jared Shadle 13th. Ron Stout 14th. Tom Barber got a 15th. Nate Schuff 16th. Alex Stella 17th. Doug Spark limped home in 18th. Cristiano Desa 19th, limping home himself. Nigel Ramaswamy 20th. Nate Moorhead 21st. Dwight York and Ziggy Moon go out in 22nd to 23rd, but still beat the incredibly slow Joe Polson, the last car running in 24th. Now, what were you saying was different about this track than the one Tony ran, JB?
The one that Tony ran had huge seams on it.
Did it?
Yeah.
I mean, this one has seams. Maybe they're not as dark. I thought he was running the... What is this? The TC or TR or whatever it is?
No, I even asked him about it when he ran it because it looked stupid.
Okay, so you like this one better?
Yeah.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah, see, look at this one compared to yours.
All right. Let me see. Yeah. Yeah, I guess they are different versions. Yeah, because this also has different walls. Yeah, that's weird. All right, let's do the points real
That
quick.
one looks like shit.
Yeah. Still better than the air quote new one that somebody made, and then wanted to be a real shithead when somebody, when Norton pointed out, it's like, dude, you have a bunch of unused files. It's kind of lazy not to clean them out. And the guy wanted to have a whole fight about it. It's like, really? And, call people names and all that shit. And then we come to find out that the track's also broken because he didn't actually, set the pit stuff. So if you pit, you get a black flag every time if you pit under green. So that's cool.
Doug.
Let's see. Steven Davis is still in the top 20. He's 20th now. He's so close to getting knocked out of the top 20. And next week we go to Memphis. I guess I can